Artem Vakhitov is a scary individual. Who scored career-defining wins against some of the greatest kickboxers of all time. Including former UFC middleweight champion Alex Pereira. This Siberian is a battle tank packed with explosives. And he's decimated most, if not all, combatants he's so far faced in his legendary kickboxing career. For over 5 consecutive years, Artem Vakhitov reigned over the light heavyweight division in the glory, decimating elite opposition, having broken the record for the most title defenses and reclaiming the belt from Alex Pereira.
Heavyweight champion of the world, Artem Vakhitov!
The Siberian hitman is now set to transition into MMA, but the big question is, will he garner the same amount of success in mixed martial arts? From his gold-studded amateur years to his glorious professional kickboxing career, this is the story of Russia's most feared kickboxer. Born and raised in Prokopyevsk in 1991, Artem Vakhitov entered a martial arts dojo at only 5 years old under the tutelage of his father. At the age of 6, he began studying karate, which he practiced for 5 years, but his love affair with the sport ended when the family relocated to a different part of the city. Soon, young Vakhitov would find his perfect home in the Kuzbas Muay Thai gym, where he became a master in the art of Thai boxing. He also practiced classical music at the same time, so it's not surprising to see him make world-class fighters dance to his tune. Vakhitov first came to prominence with a success in the amateur circuit in 2008. In 2010, Vakhitov won the amateur IMFA European Championships by stopping his opponent in only 58 seconds. Vakhitov put his devastating power on display once again a couple of years later in the quarter-final of the 2012 IFMA World Championships. The Russian beat his opponent up so badly, he quit at the end of the first round.
Throwing a big right hand early and a flurry at Peroni.
Vakhitov went on to win the entire tournament.
Oh, that shot to the body. Down goes Peroni.
From 2010 to 2015, Vakhitov competed in 92 amateur Muay Thai and kickboxing contests, winning 88 and losing only 4 times. The Russian won numerous gold medals in his amateur career. Interestingly, Vakhitov started competing professionally at the same time he was competing at the amateur level, but his first few pro fights weren't as impressive. Vakhitov had his first professional fight in November 2009 in a tournament in the Czech Republic, where he reached the final against Yuri Zak. After 3 rounds of back and forth action, the fight was scored a tie, so they had an extra round to determine the winner. Ultimately, the judges decided that Zak was the winner. In his next 5 fights, Vakhitov lost 3 times out of 5. At 8-4 as a professional, Vakhitov signed with Glory Kickboxing and had a glorious start to his career against the highly talented Luis Tavares. Tavares started the fight with a nice 3-punch combo.
Underway here in New York City, and what a combination!
Vakhitov responded with vicious shots to the head and body, and then dropped his foe with a right to the face, a left hook to the body, and a spinning back first. From there on, Vakhitov shifted to 5th gear and landed punches in bunches. The finish came in less than 70 seconds.
Shook off that knockdown. Oh, a body blow now knocks him down!
Thanks to a crushing left hook to Tavares' breadbasket. It was a statement debut victory for Vakhitov. After a string of non-title victories, Vakhitov earned his shot at the Glory Light Heavyweight title against Saulo Cavallari at Glory, Paris in March 2016. Having beaten Vakhitov a year prior to the title fight, Cavallari entered their bout oozing with confidence, but the Russian showcased a far better skill set that night. Vakhitov entered the fight with a plan to inflict pain on the Brazilian. He stung the champ with punches to the head and ripped his body with vicious hooks. Vakhitov landed a series of body shots that hurt Cavallari in the first round. He then stunned the champion with a powerful combination to the head. The Brazilian tried to fight back and landed shots whenever he had the opportunity, but at the end of the fight, he was bruised and exhausted, and Vakhitov was declared the winner by a comfortable decision.
And new Glory Light Heavyweight Champion of the World, Artem Vakhitov!
After securing the belt, Vakhitov put his title on the line against Congolese kickboxing sensation Zach Mwekasa at Glory 35 in late 2016. Since both fighters are aggressive and powerful, fans expected fireworks, and they weren't disappointed. The first round of the fight was highly competitive, as both fighters had their moments.
One of his strategies to slow down the power punching of Mwekasa, and look at that!
In the second round, Vakhitov beat Mwekasa from pillar to post, knocking him down early with a big right hand, an uppercut, and a stiff jab. Mwekasa beat the count but still looked dazed. Moments later, he went to the canvas again.
Switch to southpaw. Neutral. He's mixing in that straight.
The Congolese warrior managed to get up once more, but Vakhitov sent him to the canvas immediately, with a somewhat weak punch by his standards. And that is all she wrote.
Vakhitov is down, and that is all!
In his second title defense, Vakhitov faced an old foe in Saulo Cavallari. Having won a fight each, the rubber match between the two kickboxing phenoms was expected to be a barn burner. It was a one-sided beatdown instead. Vakhitov pushed the pace in the first round, although Cavallari landed some really nice shots as well.
20 Dubai, Cavallari did a good job at
Vakhitov, a classically trained pianist.
Vakhitov dropped the top contender with a right hand early in the second round, and the floodgates opened.
Brian Dallas tonight back in. Oh, and he got caught! And just like that, he goes down!
Cavallari fought him bravely and tried to make a strong comeback by landing punches in bunches, but the Vakhitov sat him down for the second time with a sneaky combination.
Oh, and again! What power from the Russian!
The Brazilian managed to make his way back to his feet, but Vakhitov tied him against the ropes and unleashed a barrage of punches that marked the end of the fight.
He throws with such good precision, and he just landed a laser left hook to the liver.
And Vakhitov backs Cavallari back up in the corner. He's landing punches at will. Cavallari, if he goes down, this fight is over.
Signed, sealed, delivered. Vakhitov put a convincing end to his rivalry with Saulo
For your
Cavallari.
winner, and still Glory Light Heavyweight Champion of the World, Artem Vakhitov!
After two more title defenses, Vakhitov was pushed to his limit by Suriname sensation Donaghy Abanar at Glory 66 in the summer of 2019.
He's a special athlete, and you're going to see that very shortly.
Vakhitov opened the fight with a high kick. Abina fired back with a couple of low kicks before ripping to Vakhitov's breadbasket with a left hook. The champion started to open up with his boxing as the first round progressed. Abina went back to working with punches and low kicks in the second round. The champion also started landing leg kicks. The back and forth continued throughout the second round.
They combined to throw 112 punches in round number one.
A spinning back kick from Vakhitov found the body of Abina to open round 3. The Russian followed it with a head kick that Abina blocked. The Surinamis fired back with a clean body shot and an uppercut that forced the champion to clinch. A head kick and a left hand from Vakhitov gave Abina a taste of his legendary Russian power early in the fourth round. Abina produced the biggest moment of the fight when he rocked Vakhitov with a huge head kick, but the champion didn't go down.
Vakhitov on the ear, and Abina thinks he's hurt it.
The fight entered the final frame with Abina working the body. Vakhitov landed some nice head kicks and spinning attacks as Abina's output decreased significantly. The champion upped the ante in the final 30 seconds of the fight, but the fight still managed to go the distance. Ultimately, Vakhitov was declared the winner by a split decision.
For your winner by split decision, and still light heavyweight champion of the world, Artem Vakhitov!
Nearly 2 years after facing Abina in one of the most exciting kickboxing fights of the year, Vakhitov returned to face the man with the most devastating left hook on the planet, Alex Pereira. The two battled at Glory 77 in early 2021, and the Brazilian won by a split decision.
And the winner by split decision, and new Glory Light Heavyweight Champion of the World, Alex Pereira!
Since Vakhitov was a dominant champion, he received his rematch in late 2021. In his second attempt at Glory 78, Vakhitov exacted his revenge. Interestingly, Alex Pereira had already signed with the UFC and was set to make his debut a few months after his fight against Vakhitov, so his future was pretty much set. Pereira still wanted to end his kickboxing career on a high, but Vakhitov had other plans. The first round was all Pereira as he landed a couple of knees early and then relied heavily on his jab to pick the Russian apart. Pereira continued his onslaught in the second round, badly hurting Vakhitov with a 1-2. The Russian clinched until he recovered and started landing his shots, but the damage was done. Vakhitov made a strong comeback in the third round, letting his hands go and connecting with some good shots, before hurting Pereira with a right cross late in the round. Round 4 was close as both fighters managed to land some good shots, but a point deduction for holding cost Pereira dearly.
1 point down.
I don't agree with that one.
The fifth round was close too, but again, Vakhitov landed the biggest shots and was declared the winner by a majority decision.
All for your winner by majority decision, and new light heavyweight champion of the world, Artem Vakhitov!
Vakhitov was all set for another glorious title reign in the promotion when Russia decided to invade Ukraine, and Glory released all Russian fighters, including Vakhitov, from their roster for political reasons. It was an unfortunate end to a legendary career for Vakhitov in Glory. The Russian didn't fight at all in 2022, but he made his comeback in 2023, defeating Pascal Torre by a decision at a Muay Thai factory event in February.
И вот так вот в
да, с
догоночку.
разворота в прыжке. О, вот это красота! Осталось 20 секунд опять. Аля просто все-таки класс несоизмеримо выше.
Конечно же, Артем Вахитов, наш поздравление.
Vakhitov then followed in the footsteps of his rival, Pereira, and tried mixed martial arts, facing Ashraf Bashandi at Open Fighting Championship 31 in June 2023. Vakhitov was doing really well until he dislocated his elbow in the first minute while defending a takedown, which resulted in a loss by a doctor's stoppage. At 32 years old, Vakhitov still has ample time to recover, make a strong comeback in MMA, and fulfill his dream of facing Alex Pereira and Israel Adesanya in the UFC. The big question is, will he be able to etch his name into history, reaching the same heights as his rival and former UFC middleweight champ Alex Pereira? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. And until next time, don't forget to smash the like button and smash live.